All right, Shalom, all praises, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Kakadash, double honors to my apostles and elders. A great millstone, peace, and blessings to you, fellow Akim, out there pushing out this word in truth and in sincerity. This brother Kanak coming back at you with another lesson through the spirit and power, Yah, Bashem, Shai, Bashem, Kakadash. And this is going to be a continuation on another video that I did, which is, let's go to the video. This video here, the RFID microchip is the mark of the beast, and this video got cut short, which was I didn't know it got cut short when, I found out after I uploaded. It was maybe 30 something, 35 minutes, but I got a phone call in the middle of it, I guess, and messed it up. So this video was going into Amazon. There was an article the beginning of the year, as you see on the screen, January 18th, about how Amazon reportedly wants to turn your hand into a credit card. Now, the recent exposure of Amazon One, which we've been knowing about this, but now they're actually, they're putting it out there. They have the website set up. Here's Amazon One. It says, one way to unlock the world powered by your palm. And this is all ushering in this, what I've been hearing this term a lot, the brave new world. There's a lot of key terms that, they're pushing out there to pretty much, these are all spells that are being placed upon you, placed upon our people, placed upon the people of the world. Basically, you're going to have to take a jump, a big jump, a leap of faith into this new world that we're coming into, where everything's going to be digital. They're going to merge man with machine, and I want to get into that a little bit. But as we see, things are heating up. There's more information about the RFID microchip, these chips that are going to be planted in your hand. And over here to the right of your screen, you see Jake, or if you're watching it to the right of my screen, you see Jake. They have you Israelites on the forefront, because those are the ones those are the people who they want to, they are the hardest to get to do something, especially put something in their body. So this is all magic. This is all witchcraft. So they got a Jake here. You come down. Here's the Israelite woman in an animation form. They have all these, dark images here. And what do you see? You see your hand being waved on the credit card machine. Remember that these things were only for credit cards, right? And then what happened? They started doing the wireless pay, or the contactless pay through the phones. Apple Pay, Google Pay, Samsung Pay, right? And then 2017, 2018, they introduced a chip in the credit card. All the credit cards, which I was. At the time, my woman, she worked at the bank this is a while back. My ex-woman, she worked at a bank, and she let me know that they were going to actually start bringing in chips, maybe a year before they even they actually brought it out. They had memos. They sent memos at the bank. So a lot of things been going on in the background. So they put the chips in the cards. Okay, and I'm gonna go to some scriptures. But we all know the scriptures. You already know where I'm going to go with this. They put the chips in the cards. Now, you have the Apple Watch where you can contactless pay. And now they're using your biometrics of your hand now. You see how these things are all ushering in, lining up with biblical prophecy. I want to get a scripture, because I was thinking about this scripture last night. Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. Okay. 2 and 3. Because you have a lot of deniers of, the RFID microchip being the mark of the beast. You have a lot of deniers of people that just can't see it, and they're blinded. However, the Lord blinded them. There's an angel that's blocking them from understanding these things. And more times than not, as I was going into the other lesson before it got cut off, a lot of those people who say that the RFID microchip is not the mark of the beast, they don't see it, it's something else. A lot of times they don't really give an explanation on what it is, or it doesn't make sense. they're going to take it. Okay. So I was thinking about this scripture last night because it is, well, let me just read it. Okay. Let me just read it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Okay. That we're at the end. So now the vision, which is the prophecy, is now speaking. And we're seeing things like this. Okay. Amazon 1, where you pay with your hand. Okay. See this? See this? This is all being ushered in so they can actually put this technology inside of your body. Okay. And I'm going to go back to the scripture, but this is what this video here is on the World Economic Forum. See, a lot of these guys who say that the chip is not the mark of the beast, or say there ain't no microchip, or scoff and scorn at it, they don't really understand what's going on. They don't really understand Esau Edom's plans. Okay, they don't really understand what is going on, what this man is capable of, or really what the plan is of Yahweh Shema Shai. They don't really understand anything. Okay, so this is what is the fourth industrial revolution. I'm gonna put this in the description box. I think I put it in the other video, but you should watch this video. It's 11 minutes long, 11 minutes 30 seconds, and it goes into mobile supercomputing, artificial intelligent robots, self-driving cars, technological brain enhancement, genetic editing. The evidence of dramatic change is all around us, and it's happening in an exponential speed. I'm just reading what the video is about in the a little bit more of the description box. Let me read this paragraph here. It says, previous industrial revolutions liberated humankind from animal power. Okay, you have the first industrial revolution, the second, and the third, and it all goes into that. Okay, about using steam power, and then they went to transition electric power. That was the second one, and then you had computing power. Okay, so-called liberating humans, so to speak, in Esau Edom's terms. Made mass production possible and brought digital capabilities to billions of people. Okay, and this, let me read it. This fourth industrial revolution is, however, fundamentally different. It is characterized by a range of new technologies that are fusing the physical, digital, and biological worlds. See, these other past industrial revolutions were all about either it was physical or digital. Okay, making processes easier through different mechanics. Okay, steam powered, combustible engines, robots. Okay, then you have the computing power, where they call it quantum computing. See, a lot of you jakes that scoff and scorn, you don't know what the hell is going on. You could even break down quantum computing. Okay, you wouldn't even understand what that is. You don't even understand the technology that the Lord gave this man. Okay, these are his miracles. Okay, on the left hand side, let me bring out a scripture because it talks about that in Ezekiel 28. Okay, about how Esau Edom, he's wiser than Daniel. Okay, and that wisdom that has made him proud, that has made him puff against his enemies, as it tells you in Psalms, the 10th chapter. Ezekiel 28:3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. This man's in space. He's trying to search the deep. Okay, he has actually weighed fire. He can tell you how much fire weighs. He's working on trying to make people invisible. Okay, he made different mice, these lab rats. He made their skin translucent by going in, understanding the genetics and the DNA. You Jakes talk about DNA. You don't know anything about DNA. Okay, Esau, he doesn't even really know anything. Okay, he just tinkers and messes with things. And he can tell he has a little understanding, but he doesn't even understand. You got Jake talking about DNA. Okay? You don't understand DNA. Furthermore, all right, we're spiritual men. There are certain truths and things to those things. Those are sciences. But we know this man, he's a pseudoscientist. Okay? Let's look at this word pseudo. Okay?
Pseudo.
Okay, that word pseudo, not genuine. Okay? Spurious, if I'm pronouncing that right, or sham. Similar words. Bogus, sham, phony, imitation, artificial. And this is what this man is ushering in everything. All these phones, this digital age, okay, it's all artificial. He says he wants to humans are about to transcend in this brave new world that we're about to step into. But it's artificial, it's phony, it's a scam, it's fake. He wants spiritual power, and that is a blessing that the Israelites are going to receive. Not Esau, Edom. He's not going to receive those things. The Israelites are going to receive, okay, spiritual powers. Okay, let me go back to Ezekiel. So this man, and we know through Daniel, when you read Daniel, the first chapter, Daniel, he was 10 times wiser than all the magicians and the magi of Babylon. Okay, and Babylon was known for their witchcraft. Okay, and Daniel was 10 times wiser. Daniel was a scientist, which goes into what? It goes into wisdom, or knowledge, I should say, knowledge. Okay, the word science just means knowledge. With thy wisdom and with thy understanding, thou hast gotten the riches. Okay, see, with Esau, Edom's wisdom, he's put trillions of dollars into these different technologies, building these technologies up. Okay, the very fact that you have a nuclear missile. What so-called Negro out there, Hispanic, Native American, can understand a nuclear physicist? Okay, can understand fusion. Okay, of these different elements. Okay, uranium, plutonium. You wouldn't even know where to get uranium and plutonium. Okay, whereas all these elements do have a use in the body, which we are comprised of uranium and plutonium and all these different minerals, okay, at microscopic levels, okay, because we're made of the earth, which sea salt, if you look at the composition of sea salt, they have all these minerals, okay, but very, very low levels. But Esau, Edom, he's able to, he went around searching, looking into everything, okay. Why do you think he goes around the Amazon rainforest trying to find new species? Okay, and what does he do with those species? He studies them. He sees what their body is comprised of in their makeup, and how he can use it in his demented mind. Okay, like these vaccines is coming out that shark oil is used for these vaccines, and so many hundreds of thousands of sharks possibly are going to die for these vaccines to be made, because his technology is actually made from the elements of the earth, okay, which we're going to be able to, okay, manipulate the elements of the earth to our liking, okay, to be able to fly, okay, hover. That's a science. To be able to teleport, that's a science. Okay, well, Esau, Edom, he from the little that he knows, okay, there's what the chariots supposedly are made out of are elements that can bend gravity. Okay, so there's elements that you can actually, you don't need combustion, you don't need a combustion engine. You don't need an electric engine, okay? It actually will bend gravity, so you can zip from one place to another, okay, in a blink of an eye. Okay, that's the technology. We're going to understand that. That's the technology that we're going to get. Esau, Edom, he's trying to develop his technology, his pseudo-technology, pseudoscience, so he can have those capabilities, which he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks. With thy wisdom and with thy understanding, thou hast gotten thee riches, and hast gotten gold and silver into thy treasures. Here is a Negro is talking about the market of beasts, not the RFID chip, and they don't even know what real money is. They don't even know that gold and silver is real money. They don't know a damn thing. Okay, and all your mouths are going to be stopped, those who do not adhere to the words of the prophets. By thy great wisdom and by thy traffic thou hast increased thy riches. and thy heart is lifted up because of thy riches. That's right, Esau, he has the fatness of the earth, which is what? That was prophesied. All these things that we speak about, they're prophesied. So let me just go here and just read a little bit more about this, because Esau Edom's plans, this is the World Economic Forum, okay? And you have these leaders in these high places, and you don't see Jake in here. You watch this video, you'll see like an Ammonite or a Moabite, but for the most part, you see Edomites. You might see an Ishmaelite or an Elamite, but for the most part, you see Edomites, okay? Edomites are the ones who are in power right now. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Okay, you don't see Jake. Where do you see Jake? Go on World Star. That's where you see Jake, and you see that they're occupied in folly, rapping, singing, dancing. Okay, playing games. Okay, doing drugs. They have no idea what's going on. Okay, they have no idea what's in store. Okay, they have no idea what this man wants to put an RFID microchip inside of them, so he can control them. And they're telling you this plainly in in plain sight. But as the scriptures say, if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. Okay? Yeah, Jake doesn't have a clue. And they're not in the economic world forum. Okay? They're not there. They don't have any input. And and I was watching this and just thinking all these other nations, they're all with it. Okay? They are all with this. Well, there's a scripture. There's a couple of places. There's a couple, if I can remember, there's a couple of places. Give me a second. Yeah, this is it. Revelation 18:3, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Because Esau Edom, he went ahead and gave that, he went ahead and gave that wine to all the nations. The wines they have, the other nations, have drunken of that wine. Okay, artificial intelligence. Okay, fractional reserve banking, democracy. Okay, free economy. Okay, pretty much they run their economy. They run their world pretty much like Esau. They structure the world after Esau. Okay. And they're all with it. You got China. China is building nothing but AI. Okay, Iran, they're going into space. They're in the AI. All these other nations, they're all with it. Okay, these heathen nations are all with it, and they're gonna allow their citizens to take that chip too. Okay, because they're all with it, and they're gonna actually be judged for that. But you don't see where is Jake at? Where are you Israelites? Okay, where are you Israelites? You Israelites are. You don't know what the hell is going on. I'll just say it like that. I'm gonna just keep it at that. Okay. The fourth industrial revolution is, however, fundamentally different. It is characterized by a range of new technologies that are fusing the physical, digital, and biological worlds. Okay, biological means the body. Okay. When you study biology, this is the study of the body. Okay, impacting all disciplines, economies, and industries, and even challenging ideas about what it means to be human. This is what the Edomites are planning to do, man. This is their step, their leap into the brave new world, as they're saying. Let me see if there's an actual brave new world. I guess there's an actual book. Okay, look right here. So, what is the main message of Brave New World? Brave New World warns of it's probably a book too. Because a lot of these things Esau Edom he writes about. These plans have been concocted long before the year 2020. Okay, these things have been slowly. Esau Edom has slowly been implementing these things. Okay, well, we go over here. It's a book. So, but this is, man, this is what this nigga is doing, man. Okay, Brave New World. So this is actually a book. I didn't know that. published in 1932. It says Brave New World is a dystopian. You ask the so-called Negro, what does the word dystopian mean? He doesn't know. Okay, he doesn't know a damn thing. And that's why he's going to get taken by surprise. As we are speaking and yelling at you, Jakes, okay, we're telling you this is what's happened. This is what this man wants to do. He wants to merge man with machine. And he's telling, this is 1931, okay? Brave New World is a dystopian novel by English author Aldous Huxley, written in 1931 and published in 1932. So let's just go over here to the left. What is the main message of Brave New World? So, because I've been hearing this a lot. These are all keywords. These are all spells. You know, Brave New World warns of the dangers of giving the state control over new and powerful technologies. One illustration of this theme is a rigid control of reproduction through technological and medical interventions, including surgical removal of ovaries. I mean, you know, Esau, man. Let's go down. I don't even want to finish that. It says, what does a brave new world mean? A future world, situations or developments, also a recent development or recent change situations. So this is where we're going. And Esau, he's going to be destroyed while he's trying to implement these things. Let me bring out a scripture. Okay, he's going to be destroyed. He's not going to be able to bring in this brave new world, okay? Where he controls reproductive rights. He controls your economics. He can and going into that what is the fourth industrial revolution. This nigga, if you put that chip in, he's gonna be able to control your mind, okay? Because you're gonna be linked up to a computer. Man, Jake doesn't know what's going on, man. You Israelites have no idea. This nigga Esau, he's in the lab right now, tinkling with things, okay? He got bodies, kidnapping people, you know, experimenting on people, putting this electrode to this brain wave and this and that and this. The Lord gave this man this technology. Okay, but through the height of that technology and his proudful thinking thing, he's going to, you know, be able to control all humanity. The Lord is going to destroy him. Job 20:22, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Okay, straits. Okay, a path of difficulty, because while he's trying to implement this, okay, he's going to have major pushback. Okay, furthermore, the elect are not going to take this. Okay, and he's going to be getting plagued. You're going to have the chariots, more sightings of the chariots. You know, a lot more natural disasters. You know, a lot of uprising of the people, because he's going to try to bring in this brave new world, and he's going to have a lot of pushback. Okay, every hand of the wicked shall come upon him, and that's labor. Okay, all the nations are going to come upon this man when he is about to fill his belly. Meaning he's about to eat that dinner. His new order is accomplished. The Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Okay? So that's the thermonuclear missiles. Okay? Esau, Edom, his power structure, his brave new world is going to be destroyed. Okay? Right along with these other nations that agreed with the beast. Okay? I'm done with those scriptures. Let's just go back to Habakkuk. For the vision is yet for a appointed time. So these things are for a appointed time. Okay, what was that appointed time? That's a particular time in the world history. Okay, but at the end it shall speak. So in the middle of the time, okay, during the time of Yahushua, these things weren't revealed. Okay, there had to be a certain time when these things were going to be revealed, and now these things are being revealed through the Spirit. Okay, because we're at the end, and not lie. See, these things are not lying. We're telling you, but Jake is just not hearing. Okay, when I say Jake, meaning Jacob, you Israelites. Though it tarry, because it will seem like it's taking a while. Okay, but it's not taking a while. Okay, things have to actually happen. Particular prophecies have to, be set in stage. Okay, this is a movie, and Yahweh Shema is the director. Okay, He's the producer. He's making these things actually happen. Though with Terry, wait for it. Okay, and that's the patience. We're patiently waiting, and we're prophesying about it. We're telling the people, we're telling the world, okay? And these things are coming out, and Esau Edom is being exposed, okay? Because it will surely come, it will not tarry. So you will be confronted with a mandatory microchip as well as a vaccination, okay, in your lifetime, okay, very soon. Just as the coronavirus just came upon us suddenly and you had to wear a mask to get into a store, okay, there's going to be certain events that are going to take place that are going to lead these people to be forced, okay, to basically, agree with the beast, worship his image, which in turn will, make you take that chip, okay, because they're going to take your children away from you. They're going to say, oh, this and that, that and this. You might not get hired from, fired. You might get fired from a job. Might not be able to get hired from anywhere. You might not be able to go to the grocery store. Your travel is going to be limited. These things are going to happen. You will be confronted with Esau Edom saying, you need to put this mark of the beast inside your hand. He will do that. This is the dystopian world we're coming into, okay? And 2/3 of our people are totally asleep and they're not going to wake up. But you know what? We're only here for the elect. And the elect, they're going to see these things clearly. Let me bring out a scripture. Yeah. And then we'll just close it off. We could have went to Revelation, but you already know. You can go at Revelation 13, Revelation 14, Revelation 20. I believe also 15 and 16 talks about that mark. Where am I going? Okay. Give me a second. Yep, right here. This is Sirach 39 and 24. As his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. So if Jake can't get it, okay, if Jake can't get this prophecy, all right, they're part of the wicked, okay, and you have 2/3 of our people that are wicked. Now you are going to have some that are going to be deniers now, and then at the last minute they're going to wake up. Okay, we understand that, but you got a lot of these Jakes that say that the RFID microchip, they don't see it. It's because they're the wicked. It's a stumbling block. Okay, and they're going to take that chip. So, hey, until next time, shalom to the elect.